Hi, my name is Charlie Parker, and essentially some of my opponents in the general election categorized me as a union organizer, and I wanted to explain those particular allegations to you. If you go on this website to the endorsements page, you'll find that I am endorsed by the senior management of American Airlines. Captain John Hale is the Senior Vice President of Flight Operations, and anyway, while we were in his office, I said, John, they're categorizing me as a union organizer. And he started to laugh, and he said, well, Charlie, tell him the rest of the story. So essentially, that's what I'm here to do. Back in 2001, when American bought TWA, the Allied Pilots Association, or the APA, closed all TWA domiciles and put all TWA pilots into one domicile in St. Louis. Well, when you have a board of directors, you have a captain and you have a first officer representative, so you get 2 votes, 1 each. American maintained their domiciles in Miami, New York, Chicago, Dallas, and Los Angeles. So any subject that came up that was pertinent or vital to the existence of the TWA pilots would always be met with a 10-2 vote against their existence. So consequently, I could not operate under that falsehood of representation. So a union was formulated. Me and a friend of mine thought we would take the representational process to the TWA pilots and give them a vehicle in which to be represented by. The AICA, Airline Independent Cockpit Alliance, was formed. It currently has over 325 people, and they are very active at American Airlines. They actually keep the APA in check and not the management. Their job is to make sure that they get fair representational out of the APA, or the APA would be dealt with by the AICA. Now, that being the case, I thought out of the box. We did get the representational process to the TWA pilots, and I think that is near and dear to all of those individuals' hearts at TWA. Let me explain another aspect of my union work, and that was the fact that I worked for the Airline Pilots Association, ALPA, which is the largest pilots association in the world at TWA. I was the chairman of the Dispute Resolution Committee, and essentially my job was to find middle ground between the grievance and arbitrative processes. We would try to find the grievant and management and find middle ground so that we wouldn't have to go through that expensive process of arbitration. We were very successful at that particular aspect of our representation. When American bought TWA back in 2001, ALPA saw that it would be an opportunity to get the American pilots back in the fold, since they left many years ago, back in the fold of ALPA. And it would allow them to get $3.5 million worth of union dues each month into the ALPA coffers. Well, in doing so, a lawsuit was filed by the TWA pilots against ALPA, the Airline Pilots Association. I was a financial trustee for 5 years in that effort. I also selected the law firm that went up against ALPA, and just last year the TWA pilots won that lawsuit. They're seeking $1.2 billion in damages currently, and anyway, I feel very proud to be part of that particular effort. I want to take the representational process that I have utilized in the past. It's very near and dear to my heart, and I want to utilize that to represent the citizens of North Arlington. I feel that I can do this specifically on the City Council, and I can think out of the box and make your representation count when it comes to the things that we want to accomplish up here in the North. So it's going to take your vote to put me in that seat on June 23rd. All your polls will be open, all 6 polls on June 23rd. Elsie Odom will be the only early voting poll, and that is going to be from the 11th through the 19th. My name is Charlie Parker. I'm running for City Council in District 1, and I need your vote. Thank you very much for listening.